In 1961, the United States launched a covert campaign to dismantle Fidel Castro's regime in Cuba. It was called Operation Mongoose. It was secret, it was aggressive, and it nearly triggered nuclear war. After the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, the Kennedy administration wanted results. The pressure was immense, and the White House demanded a new, more effective approach. So they authorized a new plan, led by the CIA and the notorious counterinsurgency expert, General Edward Lansdale. Its goal: destabilize Cuba from within. Operation Mongoose targeted the very heart of Cuba's economy and infrastructure. Sabotage missions carried out by CIA-trained Cuban exiles hit sugar mills, power plants, and oil refineries. The goal was chaos, a relentless campaign of disruption designed to make the country ungovernable and spark a popular rebellion against Castro. But the attacks weren't just physical. Propaganda flooded Cuban airwaves. Leaflets, rumors, and clandestine broadcasts aimed to turn citizens against Castro, painting him as a Soviet puppet and a traitor to the revolution. It was psychological warfare at its most calculated, a battle for the hearts and minds of the Cuban people. Then came the assassination plots, a series of increasingly bizarre schemes to eliminate Castro himself. Poisoned cigars, exploding seashells, a diving suit contaminated with a debilitating fungus, even a plan to use LSD to embarrass Castro on live TV. Ideas that sound absurd, but they were real, seriously considered at the highest levels. Within Mongoose, a darker, more terrifying proposal emerged: Operation Northwoods. This was a plan to stage false flag attacks on U.S. soil, including civilian targets, and blame Cuba, creating a pretext for a full-scale military invasion. President Kennedy rejected it, but the blueprint remains a chilling document of how far some were willing to go. Ultimately, Operation Mongoose failed to unseat Castro, but it escalated tensions to a fever pitch and directly helped trigger the Cuban Missile Crisis, the moment the world held its breath on the brink of nuclear annihilation. Its legacy? A stark warning about the unforeseen consequences of covert power and the fragility of ethical boundaries. They didn't just want to invade Cuba, they wanted to dismantle it from within. Operation Mongoose was real, and history is still reckoning with its shadow. In the aftermath, Mongoose was quietly terminated, but its ghost lingered. The operation's exposure during the Church Committee hearings in the 1970s shocked the American public, revealing a pattern of covert overreach that challenged the nation's democratic ideals. It forced a painful re-evaluation of the CIA's role and the very concept of plausible deniability. The ethical questions it raised are as relevant today as they were then. How far can a nation go in the name of security before it compromises the principles it claims to defend? Decades of declassification have slowly peeled back the layers of secrecy, yet the full story remains fragmented, buried in redacted files. What we know for certain is that Mongoose set a precedent. The tactics may have evolved, from poison cigars to cyber attacks, from radio propaganda to social media disinformation. But the fundamental strategy of destabilizing adversaries from within continues to be a central tool of modern statecraft. Operation Mongoose serves as a critical lesson from the Cold War, a reminder that the line between defense and aggression is dangerously thin, and that the shadows of covert operations can stretch for generations.